Venus and the Race to the Stars. Once upon a time, in the far-off corners of the solar system, there lived a fiery, hot-tempered planet named Venus. Venus wasn't like the other planets. She had a thick, swirling atmosphere that made her feel a little extra spicy. She loved to show off, and was always boasting about how she was the hottest planet in the whole solar system. "Look at me," Venus would say with a wink. "I'm so hot, I could fry an egg just by looking at it. No one can compete with me." She'd puff up with pride, making the other planets giggle. One day, a challenge was announced in the sky, a race through the stars to see who was the fastest planet in the entire solar system. Mercury, the speedy little planet closest to the sun, was all ready to zoom off. Mars, the brave red planet, was practicing his moves, and even Jupiter, the largest planet, was feeling a little competitive. Venus, however, was certain she didn't need to race. "Why bother? I'm already the hottest and the best," she boasted. But then, a mysterious voice echoed from the stars. "Venus, will you join the race?" "Me? Of course," Venus said, puffing up even more. Who could beat the hottest planet around? The race began, and right from the start, Mercury shot ahead, zooming around the sun like a rocket. Venus followed, but she was so busy bragging to the other planets that she didn't notice how quickly Mercury was leaving her behind. "I'm faster than all of them, I'm sure of it," Venus muttered to herself. "I'll catch up in no time." But as she sped along, Venus grew more and more annoyed. Why wasn't she catching up? Why should Mercury get all the attention? She grumbled. "I'm hotter, after all." Meanwhile, Mars, with his red dust clouds, was keeping a steady pace. Jupiter, the biggest planet, was moving slowly but surely, making sure his path was clear. But Venus couldn't focus. She was too busy worrying about the others. Suddenly, she noticed something strange. Her thick clouds started to swirl more violently, and her surface grew even hotter. "Oh no!" Venus cried, realizing she was overheating from all her anger and frustration. She tried to push harder, but it only made things worse. She couldn't even see the other planets anymore. They were all way ahead of her. At last, the race ended and Mercury was declared the winner. Venus was far behind, fuming with nothing to show for it. "I may be the hottest," she said sadly, "but I've learned something today. Being too focused on myself and trying to outshine everyone else didn't help me at all." The other planets gathered around Venus, offering smiles and advice. "You don't have to be the fastest or the hottest to be special," said Mars. "It's about how you keep going, even when things get tough," added Jupiter. Venus smiled, realizing that she had learned something important. It was better to be kind, patient, and steady rather than just trying to show off. From that day on, Venus was still the hottest, but she learned to embrace her own way of doing things without trying to be better than everyone else. The end. Moral of the story: sometimes being the best doesn't mean being the fastest or the loudest. It's about being true to yourself and supporting others too. Hey, ATB Pierce! If you loved this video, click that like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Or suggest stories you want, and we might just shout you out in the next video. Let's keep the good vibes rolling.